Hey, real question. When was the last time you actually made a brand new friend? Like, not a work contact, not someone you followed on Instagram, but a real friend. Someone you call just to talk. Someone who actually knows what's going on in your life. Can't remember? Yeah, me neither. And honestly, that used to make me feel like something was wrong with me. Because when you're a kid, making friends is the easiest thing in the world. You sit next to someone at lunch, you both like the same cartoon, boom, best friends. You don't overthink it. You don't wonder if they actually like you. You just show up, and it happens. But somewhere along the way, that stopped working. And now you're standing at a party full of people, smiling, making small talk, and somehow still feeling completely alone. So what happened? Did we change? Did the world change? Is this just what adult life is? The truth is, it's not that you suddenly became bad at making friends. It's that the environment changed, and nobody warned you. When you were younger, friendship was automatic. You were forced into the same spaces every day. School, class, lunch breaks. You didn't choose people carefully. You just kept seeing the same faces until something clicked naturally. But now, nothing is automatic anymore. You choose where you go. People leave quickly. Routines break. And connection doesn't have time to form on its own. So instead of friendships happening by default, you now have to actively create them. And that's where things get difficult. Because creating connection feels unnatural at first. You meet someone new and suddenly your brain goes into overthinking mode. What should I say? Do I sound weird? Do they actually like me? Am I being annoying? And while you're thinking all of that, the moment is already gone. Because friendship doesn't start with perfect sentences. It starts with imperfect moments that you don't overthink. But here's the deeper problem. Most people believe they're the only ones struggling with this. So they walk into social situations assuming everyone else is confident. Everyone else already has friends. Everyone else knows what they're doing. And when you believe that, you hold back. You don't initiate. You wait. But here's the irony. Everyone is waiting. Everyone is hoping someone else makes the first move, which means nothing starts. Now, let's break a myth that makes this even worse. People think friendships are built on personality, on being funny, interesting, charismatic, confident. But that's not how most real friendships start. They start with something much simpler. Familiarity. Not chemistry, not brilliance, not impressing anyone. Just repeated exposure. Seeing the same person enough times that your brain stops treating them as new. Because the brain is designed to fear the unknown, but it relaxes with repetition. That's why you can feel nervous around someone the first time, but comfortable after the fifth or sixth interaction. Not because they changed, but because your mind adjusted. And this is where modern life makes things harder again. Because we don't repeat interactions anymore. We move too fast. New environments, new people, new places, constantly resetting everything. So just when familiarity starts to form, it gets interrupted, and everything resets again. Now, there's another hidden reason friendships feel hard. We've started putting pressure on every interaction. We act like every conversation has to lead somewhere, like it has to become a friendship immediately. But real connection doesn't work like that. Most friendships start in moments that feel completely normal, even unimportant at first. A random comment, a small laugh, a simple, "How was your day?" nothing special.
But repeated over time, those moments stack, and something starts to form underneath. But because we expect too much too fast, we ignore these small openings. Now, let's talk about the fear most people don't admit. It's not just, I don't know how to make friends. It's deeper than that. It's the fear of being awkward, the fear of saying something and it not landing, the fear of reaching out and not getting the response you hoped for. So instead of risking that discomfort, we choose silence. We stay polite, we stay neutral, we stay safe. And the problem is, safety feels good in the moment, but long term, it keeps everything exactly the same. Now here's the shift that actually changes things. Stop aiming to make friends. Start aiming to become familiar. That's it. Not impressive, not perfect, not entertaining, just familiar. Go to the same places when possible. Show up consistently. Let people see you more than once, because familiarity lowers social tension naturally. Then add small, low-pressure interactions. Not deep conversations, not forced bonding, just simple moments like, hey, how's it going? You come here often? Small, repeated, natural.
At first, nothing feels different. But over time, something subtle happens. You stop being a stranger. You become recognizable, then comfortable. And comfort is where real friendships begin. Not in big emotional moments, but in repeated, ordinary ones. And yes, it will feel a bit awkward at the beginning. That's not a sign you're doing it wrong. That's a sign you're doing something new. Because anything real starts slightly uncomfortable.
If your mind works like mine and you always end up asking yourself these kinds of questions, you're in the right place. Drop a comment with a random question you've always wondered about. I might make it the next video. And if you don't want to miss that, you know what to do. If your mind works like mine and you always end up asking yourself these kinds of questions, you're in the right place. Drop a comment with a random question you've always wondered about. I might make it the next video. And if you don't want to miss that, you know what to do.